Thank you, Darnell. Well, 7 years ago this month, NASA's OSIRIS-REx mission blasted off to an asteroid named Bennu. Its mission to collect samples of this asteroid and return it to Earth. And after traveling for nearly 3.9 billion miles, OSIRIS-REx is about to deliver its precious cargo. And here to talk about this incredible accomplishment is NASA expert Jamie Cook. Hey there, Jamie.
Hi.
Hey, so before we start to talk about this mission, I would love to know your connection to Michigan for all of our aspiring astronauts, NASA lovers here locally.
Sure, I grew up in the Detroit area and I graduated from Grosse Pointe South High School before starting my NASA career.
That's so cool. And why is it so important for folks to be studying asteroids?
Well, asteroids are small rocky bodies that formed 4.5 billion years ago when the solar system formed. They're kind of the leftover material that didn't get turned into planets. And so studying them helps us understand the origins of the solar system. Also, the early Earth was impacted by asteroids that delivered materials to the Earth's surface. So by studying asteroids, we also get to understand that inventory of ingredients that was present on the early Earth.
All right, well, in just a few days, scientists are going to get those precious samples from NASA's first ever asteroid sample return mission. So can you tell us really what's going to happen on Sunday?
It's really exciting. The OSIRIS-REx spacecraft is returning after an epic 7-year round-trip journey to Bennu. The spacecraft will approach Earth and release a sample return capsule about the size of a truck tire. And it contains a sample from asteroid Bennu, about ½ a pound of material. That sample return capsule will enter Earth's atmosphere. Parachutes will slow it down. It will land in the Utah desert. And then on Monday, it will be transported to NASA's Johnson Space Center in Houston, where curation and science analysis will begin.
So what are we hoping to learn from all that we gathered from really what I would consider a very epic journey and mission?
We're hoping to learn so much. There's over 200 scientists ready on the sample analysis team at over 35 institutions around the world, just poised and ready to grab the sample and study it. The O in OSIRIS-REx stands for origins, so a lot of the scientific questions we have to answer have to do with the origins of our solar system and also the origins of life and understanding the ingredients that life started from.
All right, well, OSIRIS-REx didn't just grab samples, it also studied this asteroid in really unprecedented detail. So is there anything that surprised you about what we have learned so far?
Sure, so before the mission arrived at asteroid Bennu, the team expected that there'd be some kind of smooth, beachy areas on the asteroid's surface. But when the mission actually arrived, we were surprised by how rugged and rocky the asteroid was. There's boulders the size of cars, size of houses. And so that was very surprising. We also were expected that the spacecraft would touch down on the asteroid surface and just grab a bit of sample. When the asteroid touched the surface, when the mission touched the surface, it kind of sunk into the surface, like jumping into a ball pit. And so that lack of resistance was also really surprising. And we're looking forward to seeing what new surprises we get once we have this precious sample back on Earth in our labs to study.
That's really fascinating, Jamie. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to learning more in the days and weeks ahead. We'll have more for you coming up after this break.